What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Palantir and specifically new contracts that Palantir could be receiving in the near future with Verizon, AT&T, and even Apple or Facebook. We're also going to go over a very interesting situation that I have found out about BP and Palantir's relationship. So before we get into all of that information, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Webull, make sure you check out that link down in my description or in the pinned comment. All you have to do is open up an account, deposit over $100, and you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. It is basically free money, and you guys should definitely check that out if you would like to support the channel. And if you guys enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So taking a look at the chart of Palantir, we've seen this stock bounce around a whole lot over the last couple of weeks. Now, we saw that massive sell-off. We saw the double-click demo day event announced, and we also saw Alex Karp come on CNBC and basically tell all of these short-term investors that they should put money into something else and that Palantir is in the game for the long term. So if you are a long-term investor in Palantir, that was amazing news for the long term. So I do have a short-term options play. It's a bullish options play on Palantir for their double-click demo day event coming up. So let's look and see how that options play is doing at the current time. So this is going to be the May 21st, 2021, $45 strike calls. Now, these are deep out of the money. It's a super risky play, but my plan for these is to sell most of these contracts around when the double-click demo day occurs. So there's still a lot of time left on these contracts. And if Palantir runs up in share price, these contracts will appreciate a lot more than the contracts in this $30 range. So you can see that these 30s are priced at $1.77, and if they were to go in the money, these would be priced at about $3.40. Now, going out a little bit further, we can see that if Palantir has another massive run like we saw during its last demo day event, these contracts that I have right now could go all the way up to $3 a contract. Now, will that happen? I don't know. It's options trading. The way I trade options around events is that they're low probability, high profit potential plays, but I always give myself enough time after the event so the theta decay does not eat at the contract value, and neither does the implied volatility. Now, before we get into these potential contract deals that Palantir could be receiving over the next couple of months or years, and whether or not I think that these deals are actually going to happen, let's take a look at this interesting British petroleum situation that I was able to find. So Palantir's tech currently helps power BP's digital twin applications, which create a replica of an asset which can improve productivity. Now, we did see that with the application of Palantir's ERP suite, BP was able to save about $50 million of working capital in just about 2 weeks. So they are becoming more productive and efficient through the use of Palantir's software. BP now uses the data processing software on every oil and gas well it operates globally, a person familiar with the matter said, asking not to be identified because this information is not public. Now, here's the kicker. So the two companies' partnership has also been financially beneficial. BP reported a $229 million uplift in valuation of a venture investment in the fourth quarter, which the CFO confirmed was from its equity investment into Palantir, noting that's something for the future. So what this suggests to me is that BP actually owns some shares of Palantir, which is very interesting to see that BP is not only a customer, but an investor in the technology for the long term. Now, since they classify it as an equity investment and they do say a venture investment, this suggests to me that BP was able to buy pre-IPO shares of Palantir. Now, I think that there is also a situation very similar to this with Palantir and RBC, the Royal Bank of Canada. If you guys know any more about that information, just drop it in the comments. I wasn't able to find anything on that deal, but if you guys have more information than I do about an RBC Palantir investment, I definitely like to learn more about that. So coming over here, let's take a look at this first job posting for Facebook, as you can see right here. So The full job description, as we can see, is the online safety team within Facebook security analyzes current trends in user safety, investigates cases, and develops solutions to mitigate future risk. So this job description, as you look further, is actually for an intern position, but scrolling down a little bit further, we can see that this position needs to be filled by somebody with familiarity with link analysis tools, Maltego, Palantir, which is very important. Now, we also have another description over here. Understand how harmful activities and threats in areas like child safety manifest online. If you guys have watched a couple of my other videos on Palantir, we just saw them join the We Protect Global Alliance, which helps with exactly this. So the preferred qualifications: familiarity with Python and other scripting language, familiarity with link analysis tools, Maltego, Palantir, i2 Analyst Notebooks. So these are two job descriptions that definitely suggest that anybody that is coming to work at Facebook needs to have familiarity with Palantir in some form. Now, does this mean that Facebook is already using Palantir software? In my opinion, it does not. This could mean that these job postings need people that have familiarity with this type of software so they can apply that knowledge to the different fields and softwares that Facebook already currently has. Now, if we move over here, we can actually take a look at this Apple job posting. So the actual job is going to be Global Threat Monitoring Team Lead. And we can see that these qualifications are at least 2 years of corporate experience, clarity of thought and analytical flair, excellent written and verbal communication skills, and here we go. Previous experience with software such as Everbridge, Virtual Command Center, IBM i2, ESRI, Tableau, Splunk, Recorded Future, and Palantir. So again, we see Palantir mentioned in one of these job postings. Now, a lot of people are speculating that these job postings and that they contain the Palantir company name mean that a contract is coming with Palantir in the near future. And do I think that it is possible for Apple, Facebook, or any of these other companies to make good use of Palantir software? Absolutely. This could definitely help these companies. But just because that Palantir's name is mentioned in all of these job postings doesn't necessarily mean a contract is coming in the near future. They are, in my opinion, they're just looking for people who are qualified to operate these types of software so they can bring them in so they're already going to be effective at the job that they need them to complete. Now, if we move over to the Verizon example, it looks very similar to the language that is used in the Facebook example. So firm grasp of link analysis methods and software, Maltego, Palantir, Analyst Notebook. So again, it is very possible that Palantir comes out over the next couple of months and gets massive contracts with Verizon, AT&T, Facebook, or Apple, but I really don't think it's necessary for Palantir going forward. We are already seeing them expand, and these big data companies, which is essentially what they are, Apple, and Facebook, and even Verizon, they already have very sophisticated data analytics platforms. And investing in Palantir software may not be the best option for them at the current time. Now, just because I'm saying that, it doesn't mean that Verizon, Facebook, Apple, AT&T won't be giving Palantir direct contracts in the near future. This is still big news that Palantir is being mentioned as a key data player in all of these job postings. It means that a lot of these big names are taking notice and they understand the power of the Palantir platform and the individuals that are able to operate and create this software. So this is still really good news in my opinion. It is going to serve as some bullish catalyst for Palantir going forward once they are able to receive contracts from bigger names. Now, I don't really have a timetable for when these contracts could be given out, but it could be 2021 or it could be 2030. We just don't know at the current time. So that is going to be it for this update on Palantir. Again, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Webull valued up to $1,850, make sure you check out that link down in my description or in the pinned comment. All you have to do is set up an account, deposit over $100, and you get your 2 free stocks. This is basically free money. And if you guys would like to help out and support the channel, make sure you check out those links. And if you guys enjoyed the information that I provided for you in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.